Hey guys, welcome back. And if this is your first time with us on our channel, welcome. And thanks for joining us. Today we have a very exciting video to put out because last week we were talking about the Waggs store that we opened last week. It's been open for a week already, and there's still another week of the 15% off, so you buy anything on the Waggs store. Everything we talk about today, I'm going to put a link in the description so you know how to get to it and on all that cool stuff. But today we're going to talk about giving away money. We're going to give away money to veterans.
That's what I said. Better clarify.
We're going to be giving away money. And we decided, we announced it last week, briefly. So if you didn't watch the whole video all the way through, or you missed that, you had to step away from your computer or your TV that you're watching briefly, you may have missed that we announced that not only on our Patreon, where we donate 10% of everything we earn to veterans, we decided to expand it across all of our platforms. Everything. So we're talking about YouTube, we're talking about Amazon, Patreon, the Waggs store, everything. Anything and everything Wayward Waggs. Everything we earn, 10% of it's going to go to veterans in need. And there is a possibility in the future that we're going to increase that percentage to even more. So we're going to tell you all the ways that you can help us, help some vets while we're out there on the road.
Yes.
RVing for vets. We've updated the website. waywardwags.com, easy to find.
And when we say we mean you.
Yeah.
I gotta give you your credit.
So it's updated, and it has a page on there. The website has a page on there. If you click on the top, you click RVing for vets, and that page will show you all the ways that you can help, and it breaks it down, tells you exactly what to do and all that cool stuff. We're going to tell you anyway. But we're going to start with the free stuff. Alright, so the first way you can help, which is completely free, is watch our videos on YouTube. So that's pretty easy.
I like it.
All you
Free.
do is
I
watch.
like easy.
Yeah. The way it works is, once your channel gets to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, you have the opportunity to monetize your channel, which we did. And so now YouTube runs ads on our videos, and for every time one of those ads is watched, YouTube pays us a commission to allow us, or for us to allow them to run ads on our channel. So they give us, at the end of the month, they give us some money, which right now is not very much because we just met that threshold. We're just over monetization ability, so we're not making a ton, but hey, every little bit helps.
That's right.
All right, let's move along. The next thing, which is also totally free for you, which is probably Leslie's favorite, Amazon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We are Amazon affiliates. I'm not going to go into detail about how it all works, but we've been an Amazon affiliate for a few months. We have helped them make a few sales of items. Once you reach that, they give you a link and that you can share with people. And we put that on our website. We put that in the description of our videos. And all you have to do is go onto our website or onto the description of a video and click on our Amazon affiliate link, and it'll take you to Amazon, and it'll look just like Amazon, like if you went to Amazon.com.
Yeah.
It'll look just like that, and you just shop like you normally would shop. The only difference is that instead of, there's no price difference.
No.
The price is the same as you would pay as if you went straight to Amazon.com and shopped anyway. But instead of Amazon getting all the money, the difference between what they paid and what they sold it for, they give us a little commission off of that for every sale, depending on the price of the product. That kind of tells them how much to give us, and so we get some of that. And so everything we make off that, 10% is going to go to vets.
Yes.
So free for you if you're an Amazon shopper. Click on our affiliate link, go shopping like you normally would.
Who's not an Amazon shopper?
Some people
Honestly.
don't shop on Amazon.
I don't know who these people are.
Unfriend. Next thing we're going to talk about is Patreon. And Patreon is a place where we can go and share exclusive stuff with you guys, like behind the scenes stuff, stuff that we normally wouldn't share on YouTube or any of our other social media platforms. We share stuff on there a lot. And at the end of this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you one of the exclusive videos that's on our Patreon page, just so you'll have an example of what kind of stuff we're sharing on Patreon. So that's the only freebie you get. After that, you gotta make a pledge on Patreon if you want to see the cool stuff behind the scenes. But anyway, it's a cool thing. It's already on the Patreon page, but you'll get to see it just this once. The way that Patreon works is there's different tiers that you can pledge for, and we have our setup anywhere from $2 all the way to $20 a month. The more that you pledge, the more access that you'll get, and the more cool stuff that you'll get. We've set a couple of goals on our Patreon account, and the first goal is when we reach 25 patrons, we're going to start doing a monthly live video just on Patreon, just for the patrons. And that's the whole purpose of Patreon, is to build a more tight-knit community. Yeah. And so that you guys get to know us a little better. When we'll share, stuff that most people really don't know about us. We'll show like stuff that we're doing real time. We do real time updates where we're actually at it, because our videos are a couple weeks ahead. Yeah. When you see a video on YouTube, we're not doing that anymore. At that moment. We're already 2 weeks in the future when that video posts. So for example, when this video posts, we'll be in Ohio. And then we set another goal of 50 patrons. Once we get to 50 patrons, and this is what I was talking about earlier, where there's a chance to increase that percentage. Right now we're donating 10% of everything we earn to veterans. But if we get to that 50 patron level on Patreon, we're going to increase that to 15%. And not just 15% on Patreon, 15%
across the board
for everything. And then we will reevaluate and we'll look at what our next goal is going to be. We'll set another goal, and then when we get to that goal, we'll increase it again to another percentage. And so the more, Patreon's the driver. Yeah. Patreon's the driver of the percentage increases. But the more we make, the more veterans are going to get, ultimately. We want to give away a bunch of money.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. The next thing is the Waggs store. We just talked about it. We it's been open for a week. Another week of the 15% off of your orders for one more week. And after that, it's regular price. But we already talked about, we did make the prices as low as we could possibly make them. Yeah. So that we're not really making a lot. We're hardly making anything on the Waggs store. But what we do make, that 10% still will go to veterans. So just to kind of, if you didn't catch last week's video, brief overview is they make us take a 20% commission on every item that we sell, and store owners can increase that by as much as they want. Yeah, they can make their shirts $30 a shirt, and make $10 to $15 extra per shirt. We didn't do that. We set ours at 0. We get nothing extra, so we're just getting that 20% commission, and we're going to be getting even less than that, because 10% of that we're going to give to veterans, and hopefully in the future even more percentage of that will be given to veterans. Yeah. So, but it was never our intent to make a bunch of money on Waggs Swag. We just want people to have, we wanted some cool stuff to wear on the channel, and we wanted you guys to have some cool stuff to wear if you wanted to, for as cheap as we could possibly get it to you. If you just want to make a donation to veterans and you want to help vets, but you don't know what veteran organization to donate to, then you can go onto our website at waywardwaggs.com, and there is a button there, a PayPal button, and you can donate through PayPal. It donates it to us, but for this one, the 10% rule does not apply. For this one,
it's 100%.
100%. If you just want to donate some money to veterans, outside of all those other ones we just talked about, if you donate $10, all $10 will go toward helping veterans.
Yes. And not looking at a big, well-known organization.
Exactly.
Looking for the little guys, not yet a big name, help get out there, bring attention to.
Yeah, because the big organizations, they have like TV commercials and they have marketing and sponsors to get them out there, get their name out there. So a lot of people donate to them. So we're looking for the people who, if we can donate a couple $100,
Makes a difference.
a couple $100 is going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
To them, and it's going to help them a lot. And hopefully we get some of those organizations like
we're going to next week.
Yeah, at the Waypoint Ranch.
Yes.
Peace at Home Project. We're looking forward to that.
Yes.
We're going to hit that before we go out to Ohio, and then that'll probably be on next week's video, Waypoint Ranch. Hopefully, if I can get it all in and get it all edited and stuff before we get out the door. The reason that we're doing all this is because I'm a veteran. Helping veterans has always been important to me. I was in the Army for 20 years, and I was a servant leader. I helped a lot of people get through their career, and I had a lot of people who helped me get through my career. And I just the whole time we were in the military, we also did stuff outside the military to help veterans.
Yes.
I've been doing that for years, volunteering in local community activities for veterans, houses for heroes.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we will inspire others to do something like this, and maybe not with veterans, but maybe just whatever they're passionate about.
Something near and dear to them.
Yeah, if they have a sick family member from a certain type of illness, maybe they want to raise awareness for that. So maybe they'll take a percentage of what they're making on YouTube and give that to that type of an organization, or just to raise awareness or help fund an event or whatever. So we want to inspire people in the RV world, but we want to inspire people in general too.
Yeah.
Just get out there and be good humans.
It's hard.
So much negativity in the world. There's so much crazy badness going on.
Yeah, there is.
You know, we're coming up on elections. That's going to get crazy, and people are going to start like wanting to kill each other. So do what you can to put something positive out in the world.
You don't do it for us. Do it for Scout.
Do it for Scout.
Who can say no to that? You
Aw.
can't say no to that face. Look at that face. Aw.
Like we do every Sunday at the end of our videos, we are going to honor a fallen hero. But first, we're going to show you that sneak peek of that video from our Patreon page. So check out this video from behind the scenes. It was actually a part that we cut out of one of our videos, but it's on our Patreon page. So check out this video. Stick around until after the video, because we're going to honor a fallen hero like we do every Sunday. We could go past the place where I almost killed us.
Yeah, that was fun. Good times there.
we had a terrible car accident right outside Fort Leonard when we were actually on our way to go see the preacher.
Yes, for those 3
before we were
counseling
married.
sessions.
Yeah, you gotta go ahead and talk and make sure you really want to get married and all that stuff. And he's like, where he like sits back there and like, you know,
Evaluates.
yeah, are you really like gonna get married? Are you compatible? Have you thought about this? Do you both want to have children or not children or whatever? They just make sure they talk about stuff that you might not have thought of.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, do you both eventually want to live in an RV and travel around the country? If you'd asked us back then, I'd have been like, hell yeah! And she'd have been like,
no, I'm out.
And he would have been like, this might not be a good idea.
Yeah.
You two are nice and all, but maybe not compatible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool
Yeah.
to see that area. But we didn't die.
Dang near did though.
Yeah,
You tried to bury me in my wedding dress.
I gotta tell you guys a story. I don't know if it'll make it through editing or not, because it depends on how long this video is. But we were on our way to see the preacher. We already said that, and I had just stopped at McDonald's because we missed lunch. stopped at McDonald's. I got just a large fry and a Dr. Pepper, and I had the fries in my lap and the drink in the console, and then so I went to go get onto the highway,
Yeah.
and then as I'm getting onto the highway, there's a sign that says yield to a ramp for the guys who are already on the highway. So they're supposed to like let me come in if they can. Well, this van, he was the only guy. He was in that lane, and there was no one next to him. He could have just gotten over, and we could have been going our happy ways down the highway. But he did not yield. So I yielded him.
Yeah. Instead of just letting off the gas and have a few choice words as he goes by and show him how much you appreciate him. We could have done that and been on our merry way. But no.
Yeah.
We had to...
I was already up to speed, man. So I had to slow down. I had to get behind him. And then I went to go around
Well, we
him.
ran out of road, so you had no
Yeah.
choice.
So I was honking, and I told him he's number one. And so I get behind the guy, and then I go to get around him, and he gets over and cuts me off. So I go this way, and he cuts me off again. I'm like, oh, all right, I got something for you. So then,
He's your
yeah,
twin,
so I
pretty
backed
much.
off a little bit so I could get a good run. Now, he's in like a 1980
That was an old
full-size Econo van, something. I'm in a, well, this was, what year was that?
That was
99. I'm in a 95 Monte Carlo. And this is a pretty quick car. And so I got a little gap so I could get up some juice. So I got up some steam, I got it right behind him, and I swerved over this lane. Well, he goes to cut me off again, but I was already beside him. I don't think he expected me to be there that fast. So when he got over, I was already there. So I had to go over off of the road a little bit to avoid being hit by him.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got off, so I'm like halfway on the highway and halfway in the median. Well, there was a manhole cover in the median, which I ran over, going about 80-ish. And that popped both tires on the left-hand side of the car. And when it did, I took a hard right because my left tires were no longer gripping because they were flat. Right tires were gripping really well because they were still inflated and on the highway. So we took a hard right, and when we took a hard right, it went right into him. And so we hit him in his side. He got flown over, hit the guardrail. When he hit the guardrail, he started spinning. It's a great story.
Awesome.
And it shot me back into the grass. And of course, I have two tires that are flat. And I'm still doing about 80-ish. Going into the median. She's screaming.
Who wouldn't? Who would not?
Well, anyway,
Yeah,
we fly through the median.
Yes, like Dukes of Hazzard fly.
Like Talladega infield NASCAR fly through the median. And when we do, we're drifting sideways, and we come up onto the oncoming lanes facing the wrong direction. And smoke and grass.
Luckily,
and
they were
screeching tires.
smart enough to stop coming any closer.
And on the other side of the oncoming lanes, there was a guardrail. Thank God, because on the other side was a
It's
cliff. But I hit it facing the wrong direction, smacked the guardrail, and then
4 times.
yeah, we hit all the corners
Yeah, we did.
around the guardrail.
I had to get them all.
I'm still trying to drop, man. And so we kept spinning, and traffic is sitting there watching us.
Yeah,
Wreck.
literally.
They're stopped, but here I come sliding, and they're stopped, but they can't go anywhere because they're stacked up behind them. And I just plowed this little truck
With a little old man in
with a
it.
little dude inside. Everybody's okay.
Yeah.
Everybody's good, but totaled my car. Toast.
And the truck, the truck was totaled.
Yeah, and the cops got there really quick.
Yes, they did.
I'm like, it's been a while, so my memory's not the best. My memory's not the best what happened yesterday, but I remember the cops being there quick.
Yeah,
Like,
they were
it
quick.
felt like as soon as I got out of the car, the cops were there because I got out of the car.
Yeah.
Of course, I made sure she was okay. I thought my leg was cut or something because I
Well,
was
I
all
couldn't
wet.
even get out my side.
Yeah, I was all wet, but it turned out it was Dr. Pepper. I had eaten like 2 fries and took like a sip of Dr. Pepper. There's fries and Dr. Pepper everywhere. Wasted that $2.50 or whatever it was. I was pissed about that.
Yeah.
And
So I was really ticked about that.
I get out, I walk around the car. There's fluids leaking everywhere. The front axle's broken. It's just crumpled on every corner because we hit the guardrail with every single corner.
Yes.
And we hit the van once. We hit the guardrail like 4 times. We hit the truck that we slid into. Totally wasted my car. And I had just got new tires like 2 weeks before that. Anyway, like I said, the cops got there really fast. And so I get out of the car, and the cop, I'm starting to walk up the street. I'm starting to walk up the road. And we're like several hundred yards from where we made initial contact with the van because we were wrecking for a while. And so I get out, I'm walking toward the van, and the cop says, "Hey, were you in this car?" And I said, "Yeah, I was in this car." And he said, "Everybody okay?" "Everybody's okay." And he's like, well, where are you going?" I said, "I'm going to go kick this guy's ass."
Yeah.
He said, no, you can't do that. I don't know if I was concussed or whatever. I was mad though.
Just a man.
Yeah. But anyway, I didn't get to go kick his ass. The cop stopped me and like pulled me back, and then I never even got to see the guy.
No, we never did.
Never got to meet the guy. Missouri's no fault state. We both had to pay for our own vehicles. My insurance dropped me 2 days later.
Yeah.
After they paid for the car.
Can you blame them?
Well, State Farm, by the way. Yeah, bad review
they
for
know
State
trouble
Farm.
when they see it, that's for sure.
No offense taken, State Farm. I was kind of stupid.
Yeah, kind of.
So, anyway,
Yeah.
that was a long time ago.
I guarantee if somebody didn't yield us on the highway tomorrow, we would battle royale on who goes first.
I haven't wrecked anybody in years. And I ain't killed nobody yet.
You gave it a good arm try, though.
Anyway, I thought you guys would want to hear that story because it's a funny story. Anyway, it might not make it to editing. Maybe it'll just make it to the Patreon page. But either way, someone's going to hear the story. And it wasn't my fault, man.
Yeah, I know. It was not your fault.
Guy came out of nowhere.
No, yeah. We knew he was there.
Alright. What else we got going on? Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.